Hi guys, my name is Lily. I'm the project manager at this lovely East Side renovation that we're doing. For a little bit of background, this house was built in the 1950s and it's a full gut. So we removed all the drywall, all of the insulation, all of the flooring, anything that could be removed, we took it down and we're kind of starting from scratch and building the house back up. Today I want to tell you guys a little bit about some final checks when you're getting to the inspection phase before putting drywall up. One of the most important checks is making sure that the house is properly fireproofed and that if a fire is ever to occur, that we have made it as safe as possible. So we'll dig into that today. Okay, so the first really important thing is that you want to make sure any areas that oxygen can travel through are totally blocked off. So a product we use to block those off is fire retardant foam. This is really important because obviously fire gets ignited with more oxygen. And so anywhere that oxygen is traveling to creates a pathway for fire to spread. So you want to shut it down so that it cannot spread any further. In our city of Austin, the inspectors are looking to make sure that any vertical passages of oxygen are blocked. But in this house, because it's so old, there were so many holes in the framing, so many different cuts done through the years. We went ahead and did it on every single hole that would allow oxygen to travel through. So there's a few left here that we haven't done, and I'll just kind of show you guys how this works. So you can purchase this from Home Depot or Lowe's, and it comes with a nozzle just like this, and it's totally concentrated in here. And as you spray it aerates and it totally foams up like that. And then it will harden and it's totally fire retardant. And so if a fire were to somehow start right here and travel up this wall through all of the oxygen, we're at least helping it and reducing the amount of time it can travel to the next area. So this is really important when you have an entire house full of holes in different oxygen pathways, that you're blocking off as much as you can to reduce the spread of fire. Okay, the next important thing to focus on is stopping the spread of fire between the different horizontal planes of your house. So this house in particular is built on a pier and beam foundation, meaning that there is a crawl space under the house with obviously oxygen in it. And then we have the main living floor of the house, and it's a one-story house, so that's it. And above that we have attic space, once again with oxygen in it. So when you have those different horizontal planes, with any vertical passages going between those, you want to make sure you're blocking off the spread of oxygen between the planes. So a great example is that we've built a bench in the shower here. It did not exist before. So the decking under the house, some of it is exposed and creates oxygen that can travel down to the crawl space. How we're going to fix this is we're going to put plywood down there, totally block off the plane, put some fire foam around it to make sure no oxygen can even get in the outskirts of it. And then if a fire were to spread under the house, if you have a water heater down there or a furnace that can get really hot, if something terrible were to happen and a fire were to start, you're saving yourself seconds, if not minutes, to the point that it'll travel up to the upstairs living area. And hopefully your detectors would kick in before anything is up here. So that's why it's really important. And ultimately, once again, you're just trying to stop the spread of the fire. Okay, I hope you guys learned something new today. Ultimately, the lesson learned here is that it's really important to think about things, even like a fire, when you're building the house. Obviously, our hope is that a fire never is to occur at this house, but it's something we need to consider now because there's small things like what I just showed you that you can do that are going to shave off seconds and minutes from a fire spreading. Ultimately, you want to keep the homeowners as safe as possible, and you want to limit the damage spread in the house if a fire were to occur. Once again, I hope you guys learned something. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch up with you next time.